Hi, this is Doug Sharp, Canada Family Action. Good to be with you. Just wanted to send you the e-newsletter this month. It's January, it's 2015, and it's a new year. And now is a good time to be looking at the year ahead and making some New Year's resolutions. I'm sure many of you already have made them, and some perhaps have fallen by the wayside already. But a resolution I'm going to ask you to make today is one of the reasons why I'm getting in touch with you. There is another thing, although I'm going to ask you for two things today, but one of them is definitely I'm going to ask you to make a resolution. But before I do that, I just want to explain that the reason that you're receiving this particular e-newsletter is because you have either gone on to the Canada Family Action website and signed up to receive the monthly newsletter, or you are known by somebody who has signed up and they have forwarded you this email and you're playing this message because somebody cares about you and felt like this might be some information that you could benefit from receiving. So either way, we're glad to be talking to you today, and thanks so much for spending some time here. Short update this month though. I made a commitment to you in November that what we were going to do at Canada Family Action was we were going to help you get prepared for the federal election 2015. And if you recall, on the road leading up to the election, I kind of gave you a little bit of a warning that sometimes, as you have seen in the past, this election, like many others have, might get a little bit negative. There might be a lot of noise. There might be a lot of distractions, things that are sort of keeping you from focusing on the real issues of the election. So at Canada Family Action, we've made a commitment to you to help cause a sort of a bubble of clarity for you, and sort of bring down filter through all of the noise out there, and just bring you the details that are important to you as somebody who cares about this country and is looking at this from the perspective of what's good for your family. So we're going to continue on with that commitment between now every single month through to when the election occurs. It's scheduled for October of 2015. Now the rules, even though it is a fixed election date, the Prime Minister can call the election earlier, but no matter when the election is, the road we're going to walk with you leading up to that election. That's our commitment to you. Now, in the meantime, though, I told you I was going to ask you to do two things today. First thing I wanted to ask you to do is, because it's New Year's and it's time to make resolutions, I'm going to ask you to make a resolution. I'm going to ask you to be resolved today that you are definitely going to vote at the election in 2015, that you're actually going to get out and you're actually going to cast your vote, and you're going to be resolved to make that happen, and no distractions or nothing is going to get in your way of getting out to the polls and casting your ballot. Now, it may seem like it's kind of odd that one of the things I'm asking you to do, but the power of a decision alone will remove a lot of the hindrances from getting you out to vote on election day. I know that you might have in the back of your mind, well, I'm not so sure. I don't even think my vote's going to count. Every year I get in the car with my wife and she votes this way and I vote that way, and we end up canceling each other out, and it doesn't really make any sense for us to go vote. But really, honestly, still get out there and vote. It's so important that you participate in this federal election, especially coming up. These are crucial times for our country, and moving forward, every single vote counts. And I'm not telling you to vote any particular way. I'm just asking you to participate in the democracy here in Canada that we have. And as you know, Canada Family Action, we believe that a healthy and functioning democracy requires the involvement of its citizens in the democratic processes. So super important that you do that, and you will be surprised by being resolved and making that decision now, how clear the road becomes in front of you to actually show up on election day and cast your ballot. Now, I told you I was going to ask you to do two things today. The second thing is really easy to do. If you think that it's important to vote, and you think that it's important that other people get out and vote too, I'm going to ask you to forward this email off to somebody else as well. Now, even if you send it out to one or two people, that's fantastic. We appreciate that. It's great to get the word out wherever we can. But if you send it out to more and more and more people, that's even better, because we want to encourage everyone across Canada to participate in a big way in this election coming up. Really important issues are on the table. There's lots to discuss. There's lots to look at, and we need the involvement of Canadians. Now, if you are receiving this email and you've sent it and it's been sent to you by somebody and you're not actually signed up to receive the e-newsletters directly, feel free to go to www.familyaction.ca, and we will actually send them directly to you, so you won't have to rely on anybody leading up to the election to receive these updates yourself. Feel free to go to www.familyaction.ca and just go up to the sign up e-newsletter section. You'll be able to put your name down there, and we're going to fire you out an email once a month, and so you can stay in touch with us. All right, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it, and look forward to being on the road ahead with you on the road to election 2015. Bye for now.